This is a phone I just picked up off Facebook Marketplace. I want to see if you could still make money flipping phones in 2025, and I used to do these kinds of videos all the time.
We're going phone hunting. We're going phone hunting. We're going phone hunting.
But it's been a while. This phone was initially listed for $200 Canadian. It's an iPhone 12, and I found it using an app called Marketplace Monitor, but we'll talk more about that later. The phone does have some issues though. It has a quiet or broken earpiece speaker, a quiet loudspeaker, and the battery health is a little bit lower than I'd like. When I went to pick it up, I told her that I could only do 180, and she said that's fine. I checked out the phone, but I wasn't really happy with the price just yet, so I got it down to 175. And she was okay with it. The goal is to fix this phone up, sell it, and make some cash without spending too much in the meantime. Let's see what we can do. I did get to test everything out while I was checking it out with her because I really don't want to get scammed, but we're gonna go ahead and just make sure everything works as it should. The camera looks all good. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. So the bottom speaker sounds absolutely terrible. The earpiece speaker, testing 1 2 3. I'm not really hearing anything from it, but I want to make sure that it doesn't work at all. We're going to do that with voice memo. Testing, hello, hello, testing. Testing, hello, hello, testing. Okay, yeah, I'm not hearing anything out of the earpiece speaker. She's probably right about it not working. Let's take off the case. She also has camera protection here, which we're gonna remove, and a screen protector, which we're also going to remove, but that probably means that the screen under is in pretty good shape. Yeah, there's pretty much only one scratch on the screen, so that is gonna help with the resale value, but I wanna see if this thing charges. Plug it in. And it charges. Scared me for a second. We're definitely going to have to clean this really well, but before we do, let's open it up and see what's wrong with this speaker. We'll take our pentalobe screwdriver and hit this phone with an unscrew. When you're dealing with a phone like this from Facebook Marketplace, you actually don't know what's been replaced and what hasn't. So we might open this phone up and it could be a complete disaster. We actually don't know. That's the risk you have to be willing to take when you're buying and selling devices like this. While I'm opening this up, let me tell you about today's sponsor, Marketplace Monitor. Stop! Don't skip. This sponsor is actually useful, I promise. Marketplace Monitor is an app that notifies you as soon as the product you're looking for is available in Facebook Marketplace. It also works for Craigslist, OfferUp, and a few others. You hop on the app, create a new search, select the location and the price range, set a filter for unwanted keywords, and you're in. It'll automatically notify you when new listings are available so you can be the first one to know and the first to buy. I use this app to find all the phones in this video, and it made it a lot easier. Marketplace is offering you guys 50% off if you use the code GURU50 and sign up on their website. Hit the link in the description and check them out. It's actually worth it. Open it up, and that is exactly what you would want to see out of a phone that you bought off Facebook Marketplace. So all the parts in here are OEM. There's no screws missing. The water damage indicator over here is still white. So far so good. We're gonna go ahead and unscrew everything, and we can remove the display. Obviously we want to preserve everything in here as much as possible, so we're gonna put some camera covers over because we don't want dust or debris or any smudges or anything like that. Put this aside and get this suction cup off. Very strong suction cup. We have 4 screws we need to remove to get the speaker and sensors off the display. Now we're just gonna fold the speaker back and have a look. So the actual speaker mesh looks absolutely gross. What we're gonna try first is just a simple cleaning. I'm gonna pour some alcohol over here, just a few drops, and just let that kind of sit. That's crazy. So the alcohol isn't going through the mesh, it's completely stuck. To make sure that this isn't the only issue, I'm gonna try listening to the earpiece speaker again without the mesh in the way. 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the earpiece speaker works at all, which means she was right. It's completely broken. Kinda sucks, but it is an easy repair and it's pretty cheap to fix. We're gonna disconnect the display and disconnect the earpiece speaker. To remove this component from the screen, I'm gonna have to place it on a heat pad to soften the adhesive. We'll slide our Jimmy tool right under the flex cable, being very careful not to cut it, and now we have the whole assembly removed. Because some of the flex cable is glued on to the speaker, we have to fully detach it. We'll do that using some alcohol. Using some plastic tweezers, I can gently lift this up and remove it off the speaker now. Nice. Now that we have the flex cable pretty much ready to go, we're gonna take a clamp like this one and get this guy clamped down. Take a tiny bit of flux. There we go. Some on the other side. Now we're gonna take some tweezers